latetothepartywbne.
Our adventure kicks off with a tale of mortal and professional peril. But don't worry, no magic plants were harmed in the making of this podcast. In the meantime, here's what you may have missed last time on Late to the Party.
My name's Camille Leonard. I'm playing Lily Davis, a chaotic neutral tiefling monk who sells real estate by day but is a roller derby skater by night.
Hello, I'm Tyler Doobie, and I'm playing Sunny Days. Sunny Days, much like Tyler Doobie, is a student, but in college. Crazy, right? She lives with her grandparents in Midtown, and she really is into art.
Hi, I'm Scott Nicewander, playing the character of Coach Tucker, a former athlete, star athlete in high school, got injured real bad and was never able to make it quite big, but always had a father who was also a very good athlete and kind of pushed him to kind of follow in his footsteps, and he was never really able to.
I'm Ethan Etchell. I'm playing the character of Ben Allen Roth, and I am a former Broadway star who was ousted from New York after an incident that left him unable to work on Broadway evermore.
Yeah, that same thing that attacked you is like right up on the door, and its claw-like fingers are sort of creeping around the sides.
Then I'm going to look up at the monster and say, "Hey, Blue Eyes White dipshit, come get it."
It is going to, where on your body is exposed? Your face.
My face and my hands.
And they are immediately going to just feel like they are physically on fire.
Cool.
It hurts.
Yeah, burns suck.
Coach, this thing is going to swing at you again.
Love that.
And it's going to miss.
Of course it is. I got my shield up.
You got your shield
I got
up.
my clipboard.
It does not stop making me laugh yet.
That is a 13 damage.
It is going to explode.
The power went out. I'm really scared, but I think you could help me.
Think you could help? Is there something you're not telling me?
I think magic caused this damage.
Oh boy, how fast can you get here?
Howdy and welcome back to Late to the Party. Hope everybody enjoyed episode 1. Now we're going to dive into episode 2. We had a nice cliffhanger to leave us off. And are we starting with the fun facts?
Yeah, I want to hear from everybody. Who are you playing, and what's a fact about your character?
Okay, perfect.
So who was late to the party today?
Oh, that's a good way. Except
I think Doobie was late to the party.
Yes, I was the last one sitting at the table. Even though I live here, I was the latest. So I'll start us off. Hi, my name is Tyler Doobie, and I'm playing Sunny Days. A fun fact about Sunny Days this week is Sunny is extremely pale, which is a little weird because she's lived in Miami her entire life, but she uses Fenty body lava every day, religiously, you could say. So she constantly looks like Edward Cullen from Twilight.
That is to say, you're very sparkly?
Yes, I am very sparkly. Currently, it's nighttime, so you can't super see it, but in the daytime, I shine.
Do you blind people?
Yes.
With your radiance?
Maybe a little bit. My God is flowing through me.
Rounding the table.
Yes, hello. I am Scott Nicewander, playing Coach Tucker. Fun little fact about Coach Tucker. I'm allowed to say where he works at, yeah?
Yeah.
He works at the University of Miami as a janitor handyman, which is why some of his skills came into play last episode. He spends, because he's so tied to sports, he spends a little extra time cleaning the gym and reflecting on his old sports days. It's quite sad, but also kind of beautiful.
I'm Ethan Etchell playing Ben Allen Roth, the former Broadway star and current burn victim. And as a fun fact about my character, Ben's first role on Broadway was as Kaniki in a revival of Grease that closed after 11 days because why do we need another revival of Grease?
All right, I'm Camille Leonard. I play Lily Davis. Lily has been playing roller derby for about 6 years and is a jammer. She just loves the spotlight.
Nice. And my name is Jordan Bulkey. I am your dungeon master. Fun fact about D&D, we didn't actually take any time between episode 1 and episode 2 recording.
We did. We took about 20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes, me, Tyler Doobie, tried gelato.
And
and I've determined It's okay. It tastes a little bit like ice cream. It's like chewy ice cream.
Chewy ice cream.
It's like ice cream but worse. And
Tell them what flavor you had.
I had a salted caramel gelato.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
It was all right.
Okay.
Chewy is never an adjective I want to describe my ice cream.
Yeah.
So
I actually prefer
Your gelato?
gelato. Literally just means ice cream in Italian.
today I learned.
My favorite kind of ice cream is Turkey Hill ice cream because it's chewier.
Interesting. So we're getting a divide.
Like my favorite,
in the
my
table.
favorite like if I'm going to the store and buying a non Ben and Jerry pint of ice cream, I prefer
would
the
you
Turkey
get a
Hill.
non Ben and Jerry ice cream?
Well, it could, like if I'm trying to get more ice cream.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're on a budget, man.
I also
Yeah.
I
Stuff
really
isn't
appreciate
cheap.
the Kroger brand of ice cream. It is Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how chewy is it?
It's not.
Okay, cool.
It's melty.
So, as Ethan alluded to, we left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Sunny Days called up her old history professor, who is the one who knows about some of the magic things, and we are stepping on it on the way to Professor Begg's house. And with that, I'm just going to make Lily, I believe you are our driver.
I am.
I'm going to make you roll for traffic. So you're going to roll a d20, and I'm just going to announce to the group that if it's 15 or better, you're going to get there like super fast. If it's 10 to 14, it's going to be like the normal traffic time. And if it's under 10, you're going to hit a traffic jam.
Am I adding anything to my roll, or is it just a straight roll?
Driving could be considered animal handling.
All right, well, I don't have anything special for that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 17.
Woo! All right, then we are going to get there in record time. And I know that off mic, Coach Tucker asked if it would be enough time for a short rest, and Lily's driving says no.
Nope. Well, should have rolled worse.
There's just going to be a perpetual stream of ow coming from the backseat every time the car shifts.
That checks out. Ben, why don't you give me some sort of a constitution saving throw so I'm not passing out?
Alrighty.
By the way, my skates are just rolling around in the back of my car, so they're like running into you when we make turns.
I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah, just not,
Good flavor
not doing
text.
great here. Okay.
Is Coach Tucker in the middle seat?
Yeah,
That is a 4 + 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 6.
You're probably going to pass out at some
Cool.
point.
So the first time that skate hits my leg, I'm just going to die.
Just gonna from pain. All right. I will give our characters in the car a moment to role play if they want. Just
Oh, I mean, I am in the
Okay,
middle.
so take a left here.
Yeah. Well, so I don't even know where we're going, but I am still trying to give directions. I'm just like, no, and it's faster if you go right.
I'm passed out. So you're just going to hear,
okay. Just
Under my breath, I go, okay, boomer.
is that gonna be Sunny Days' catchphrase?
Maybe just with Coach Tucker
Just with
because
Coach.
he is the oldest member of the party, as far as I'm aware.
Some would say I'm the first to the party because I got on Earth before any of you did.
Does that make me late to the party constantly?
Always. Yeah.
Always.
100% of the time.
Gross.
Yeah, so I turn up the radio to try to drown out Coach.
Excellent.
I start flipping through trying to find a good station. Jordan, as our Miami resident, what's the good station?
What's the good station?
What kind of music does Sunny Days like?
Well,
Better
she
yet,
loves
better
her
yet.
God.
Top 40s or like a little bit older?
I say a little
top
bit older,
40s.
please.
All right.
The music's loud.
I'm
I
going to
didn't
say that
hear
we're on 100.7, but I do not remember if that is what the call actually is.
Okay.
It's just what I got in my brain. All right, so we are just squealing up to Professor Begg's house. Sunny, are you explaining who this person is or what's going on this drive? Why are we going to see him?
Okay, y'all, my professor is a really close family friend, and he was my teacher in high school, and I think he will know what to do because he is also magical, like me, and maybe like you, Ben, who I turn around and realize is completely passed out, and then just turn my attention back towards
Are we
Lily.
all magical? Does the magic come from inside all of us? Am
No,
I
okay,
magical? I like look at my hands like, am I magical?
So
Yeah, maybe we all have a little bit of magic inside of us. Maybe we don't. Maybe I have more magic than all of you, but that's fine.
is there anything we need to be bringing with us to your professors if we're going to be treating Ben here?
No, I think we can just bring the injured person. You know, I would love to, have a long sleep and restock some different spells maybe, but that was a bit meta.
How Hi, I'm Tyler, and I'm out of spell slots.
Yes, so quickly.
For what it's worth, because you have studied magic with your history professor, you know that he's got a pretty well stocked, like any magic that he needs to do, he will have the supplies for.
Great.
All right, so we're gonna get there, and
Is there anywhere for me to park the car?
yeah, it's street parking. There is a spot available.
Lily, what kind of car do you drive?
Definitely a Subaru.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you guys, whoa, sorry, did I jump on that too much? You jumped.
I was just pretending. It was an act.
See,
I was
Been bamboozled.
I was role playing as somebody who was surprised by you saying that.
Okay, great. All right, so you roll up to the house belonging to one Mr. Howard Beggs. Yeah.
good sound effect. Thank you.
Yes, that was an all-mouth sound effect.
What does the house look like?
Paint me a word picture.
Don't do this to me. All right. So, Sunny, you have been here many times before. You are familiar with Professor Beggs because he is your history teacher as well as a
Are
good
you pulling
friend.
a reverse Uno on me? Telling me to describe what the house looks like.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, what kind of roof does it have?
It's Miami. They all have that same like wavy metal shingle roof thing.
Is it a shingle or is it a sheet?
Shingle.
It totally has a basement, right? That's a thing in Florida.
Absolutely not.
Can we spend the next 40 to 45 minutes describing the house, please? I would love that.
We should probably stop interrupting the DM.
So, you've been here many times before. Professor Beggs is how you've learned how to control a lot of your magical stuff. And he's kind of the only person who you have talked to about like who your god is, because everybody else who's practicing around you has their own version and your grandparents don't really get it. So like this is someone who you know, trust, care about, that sort of thing.
Right.
And you know that he's going to have the answers because poor Ben in the trunk right now, bright red and in pain, passed out. So you pull up to this house, small little one-story house, and a very frail looking old man is standing on the front porch, but he hastens over to you looking way more sprightly than his outward age would suggest. Like you would expect him to hobble, but instead he's moving pretty quick.
So there was no parking, and I pulled up on the lawn and broke a sprinkler head.
Okay.
So now there's just water everywhere.
There's water
So
everywhere.
also there's water spraying out. Great. I am here for this.
Is the sprinkler going to attack your car? Do you need to roll for that?
Roll for water damage?
We can.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't know what that is.
6.
Your car explodes in the inside of it. New
My
campaign,
window
guys.
was open, and
your
now there's
your
water
alignment
inside.
is a little bit messed up right now. You hit the curb pretty hard.
You wanted this.
trying to make it interesting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my car.
So I'm assuming that everybody piles out of the car and we pop the trunk so that we can see an unconscious Ben.
Yeah, I let everyone else carry Ben, and I go up to Beggs. Hi, Mr. Professor Beggs. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. Your call it worried me a little. So you said this kid was hurt by magic. You
Yes.
seemed real concerned. Let's take
Wasn't
him
like anything I've seen before.
Okay, well, let's take him around back, and we'll see what we can do. You, big strong lad, there, can you carry this boy and follow me?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna walk around behind the house, and as we come around, Coach, you see just this beautiful greenhouse, like far too nice for this area, and it's so pretty. It's so like there's so much glass. It's long and has good sunlight. You can immediately recognize that. So you're gonna like this place.
Yes. I sprint for it. Yeah.
Coach, watch out for the pot.
You are carrying an unconscious Ben.
Yeah.
Yep.
He won't remember that.
All right. All right, you all get inside, and Coach, I'm going to talk to you still because you're probably the most familiar with plants. None of these plants look familiar to you at all.
Okay. Are they like they're just like wild and crazy, colorful?
Yes.
Okay.
So right next to you, there's like this giant flower that like has petals that look like feathers, and it's bright pink.
Oh my goodness.
So it's just like super absurd looking things. Beggs is gonna hustle you along. All right, set him here on this table. We'll move some of the dirt out of the way.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
just sort of
I'm just gonna like flop Ben down on the table. Like I'm so more interested in the flowers than the unconscious person I'm carrying. I'm just like, get rid of the body right now. Just plop it down. I'm gonna focus on these flowers.
okay. So what are you doing? Are you like
I'm kind of, I'm for sure like investigating. I'm like looking if he's like a proper gardener who like tags things. So I'm looking for if there's a little name tags of like what they are.
No tags.
No tags of any
Absolutely
kind.
none.
So I mean, I'm just sitting there like, what's going on?
Are you trying to touch anything?
I think I'm kind of like admiring.
Okay.
Like my hands are hovering around it, but not necessarily touching because I'm just like, I don't know what kind of flowers I'm dealing with here,
Right.
what kind of plants. But I'm like, I'm just like, what is it, like the soil or like what is it? I don't know.
Everything seems to be thriving.
That's amazing.
Did I even attempt to heal Ben?
No.
I heal. I cast Healing Word. Do I have any spell slots left? I don't remember.
You do not.
Okay.
And I would just tell you now that it would heal HP on him, but it would not stifle this burn. This burn is like nothing you've ever seen before.
Also, you're out of spell slots.
Yeah.
So Beggs is going to walk over to Ben and just put his hands on you. You're probably coming to now a little bit, and you're on a table with an old man standing over you with his hands on you.
I'm going to wake up, I guess, sort of groggily, and just immediately shut my eyes again and pretend to be asleep.
Great.
As soon as I see a weird old man that I don't know about. And I think I got knocked out from a roller skate, so not exactly going my way.
It's been a weird day.
Lily, what are you up to while all of this is happening?
I've taken a stroll around the greenhouse and idly started touching the things that I've walked past.
As soon as you reach for something, a hand flies out of nowhere, attached to no one and nothing, and swats your hand away.
I investigate said ghost hand.
It disappeared.
Did I see that?
Did I see it? Can I give the hand a high five?
You can give it a fist bump, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I give the.
I
Can
try
I
to
roll for
touch-
fist bump.
I try to touch it again.
And another hand flies out and slaps you.
Oh,
And
this is going to be a fun game.
Beggs turns and looks at you and said, "Will you keep your hands to yourself?"
Respect the garden, all right? This is a person's garden. It's their space, all right? You don't just go around touching things.
Fine.
So Beggs is going to pull Sunny aside and say, "Okay, what happened, girl? Like this kid's in a bad way."
We were at the mall. We were at a Chili's, maybe. No, we were at a Buffalo Wild Wings.
We never found the chilies.
Are you awake?
No.
Yeah, we were at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and there was smoke coming out of this generator room. And this man, I'm looking at Coach Tucker, decided that he was smart enough to fix it.
I'm literally, it's
And
my
he
day
released some
job.
demons. So
I tried to contain the problem. Didn't work.
There was a big ghost dragon.
A ghost dragon,
That's
huh?
what it looked like.
Okay.
Big ghost dragon.
actually, there were two. Also, are you awake?
I guess so.
All right.
Who
So
is this guy?
This is my professor. This is my history professor from high school. This is Professor Howard Beggs.
Oh, right on, Doc.
Well, I think I can heal him, but you and I are gonna have a chat. This is dangerous. Suddenly, there are a flurry of these hands that Lily had seen, reaching around, grabbing things off of shelves that you hadn't noticed before, pulling certain things out of plants and pots.
I try to
Like-
grab one.
Give me a dex check.
Fantastic hands and where to catch them.
I rolled a 19 plus 3.
Goodness. This
Are
is
these mage hands?
I'm just trying to see.
Does it just like evaporate?
No, I mean, like, I assume that you can interact with it. So yeah, at that speed, you definitely caught one.
Yes.
And it is gonna be holding a big vial of something, like a glass vial.
Okay, well, I take the vial and hold the hand in my other hand, and I just look at it. Does it do anything?
I grab the vial and hand it to Beggs.
Yep, saw that coming. So then the hand is just gonna disappear out of your hand.
Dang, I wanted to keep it like a pet.
So all of these hands brought over all of these things, and you see Beggs sitting there mashing some stuff up in a mortar and pestle.
That's like a mortar pestle.
But,
Yeah, I
but so
love that.
essentially this all happened in like 30 seconds. There were just a ton of mage hands that showed up, grabbed a bunch of things. He mixed it up. And Ben, he's going to start rubbing this on your hands. They are going to stop hurting,
Okay.
but they're still bright red.
Okay.
And
I can live with that.
so he's handing it to you and says, okay, now put this on your face.
I do that. I apply the whatever it is to my face slightly hesitantly, but not too hesitantly.
Can you describe the texture of what he's putting on his face? Like, is it cream? Is it like liquidy?
Is it like aloe?
I'm going to say it looks like a very soft herb butter. Like that's exactly what you're looking at. But
Does
you
it
can see
taste
like
good?
Yeah, what's the mouth feel?
Well, as the guy
What's
is
the
putting it
umami factor?
nearest his mouth, I'm gonna say 4 out of 10.
It also smells very strongly. Like not quite rotting flesh, but like definitely nauseating smell.
Excellent.
On the plus side, your face doesn't hurt anymore.
That's good. I'm just nauseous now.
Yes. Okay, so he's gonna look at you. All right, bud. You're gonna have to put this on for like until the redness goes away. I'd say twice a day for the next 3 or so days.
I can do that.
And
I
he
can
like
do that.
puts a stopper into the bottle that he nope, not a stopper, a lid onto the jar that he mixed it all in.
I'm going to take the jar and then pull my phone out and ask Siri to remind me every day to put the thing on.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. But I'm going to say it very quietly.
Excellent.
So was all of this made with just like the pieces of plants and stuff from around the thing?
Mostly pieces of plants, but there are like the vial bottle that Lily had grabbed was like something on the shelf that just was a cream in a bottle.
Gotcha.
None of this is surprising to Ben, who has no idea what plants look like.
I'm still trying to pocket a plant. Like a tiny one, like a little succulent.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
That sucks.
Rolled an 11 plus what goes together.
Sleight of hand is
dex.
dex, but you don't
Plus
have proficiency in
3.
it, or do you?
Yeah, dexterity. The plus 3. 11 plus 3. 14.
But do you have
Proficiency in sleight of
hand?
No.
Then you don't get that bonus. You just get your dex bonus.
Which is plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She did it right.
I can't do math. It's fine. I'm a math major.
Beggs is going to look at you and say, will you not?
Can't I just have one?
We'll talk.
Well, no, hold on. If you're just handing out plants now, I've got a little garden of my own. I don't know. You could come see it sometime. It's nothing like this for sure, but we're getting there.
Sure, it's...
I would just like to say
I'm
I don't
sure
want a
it's
plant.
lovely.
You can keep them.
You could ask the man if he had some fertilizer for you.
All right, so talk to me. Why is he hurt this way?
I told you there was a couple. Well, I guess there's a couple. There's a ghost dragon.
Too many tequila shots and just...
Something was wrong with the generator. I couldn't quite
It
figure
was-
out.
Sunny Days makes it very clear. I did not consume tequila. I consumed gelato, and then I had to immediately evacuate that.
Why were we talking about tequila?
She said it was tequila shots. I'm telling you right now, it was a ghost dragon.
It was a ghost dragon.
A ghost dragon. Okay, so...
It was 2 ghost dragons. One was light and one was dark.
So Beggs is going to pull aside Sunny. Y'all are welcome to try to eavesdrop. I'm going to say that you need some sort of a deception or sleight of hand. You have options for how you're going to listen in on this. I'm going to say a DC 15.
Coach would not eavesdrop. He's looking at plants.
Great.
Ben would definitely try to eavesdrop. That's not my. Is that my days?
19 plus what?
Nat
Yeah.
20.
Great.
Let's
You're just
go.
going to hear all of this. Coach, you won't.
Nope.
Plug your
Nat
ears.
20.
Yeah, we could make him take his headphones
Step
off, but like
outside.
that won't
That
won't actually fix
outside.
Do you
anything.
want me to leave?
Please no. Okay, so having the conversation with Sunny, but y'all two are hearing this too. Sunny, this magic stuff is real. This was elemental magic. We haven't seen a surge of elemental magic in years.
What is elemental magic?
Okay, well, you know how your magic comes through your god who exists on a plane.
Right.
So this magic came from the elemental plane, and I don't know how. And like magic comes to our world through like wells that are well established. Like we know where they are. We know that you can access your magic because of proximity to these wells and stuff. But all of the wells in our area are known.
Is there a possibility of a new well coming to be?
It would require a very powerful magical person, potentially more powerful than I. And elemental magic specifically requires portals from the elemental plane or to the elemental plane. And the last time we had an elemental magic surge, it almost destroyed the city.
How long ago was that?
Before you were born.
Well, no kidding.
So last week?
You are not part of this conversation. No.
Bam!
Sunny Days is 19 years old, born August 25th, a true Virgo. 28th.
I was going to say, that's my real life birthday.
I was just like, that sounds too familiar. Sunny Days is a Virgo and does not get things wrong. Tyler Doobie is a Leo and gets everything wrong. Were my were my parents around still?
It
Were
was-
my grandparents fighting with it?
It was back in 1992. Just writing that down.
Real life Scott knows what it is already. But Coach is not a part of this conversation.
Not
Real life
me.
Tyler was not born yet.
Real life Ethan was not born yet either.
Correct.
I was the only person at this table born before 1992.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before, yeah.
I'm old.
Okay, boomer.
I was born during.
Sonny, this could be really dangerous. You've got to stay away from this. That I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna.
Should I call my grandparents?
I was just gonna say, can you pass
You wanna
along a
call
message to your grandparents?
Have you talked to
when
him in
go
a
home?
while? Elman will not shut up about you. It's been so long. Come on.
All right. I feel like this is as good a time as any to give them a call. You stay out of trouble and do not mess with this. You will get in over your head and don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
Let's see about getting your friends home. And again, y'all just heard all of that because you rolled like bosses.
Except me, who's in the back being like, what are these pots like?
We're not going to tell him, right?
I mean, I don't think that Sunny Days knows that we know.
We're not going to tell him, right?
I mean, I don't know that you know.
So, are we leaving?
Not just yet. Beg still wants to talk to Ben and say,
Ben would love that.
son, you're lucky this didn't kill you. Do you know how lucky you are?
Not a clue. None whatsoever. Do you have any idea why it didn't kill me if it should have, from what you're saying?
I mean,
At this point, I'm going to go ahead and assume that I have nervously pulled out my lighter
okay.
to start playing with it as I do.
Okay.
This is a known fact that I know about me, but nobody else knows about me yet. I don't use props on stage, so I would carry an actual Zippo lighter with me that has normally always behaved as a regular Zippo, and this time it does not, because when I open it, it casts dancing lights.
I believe you would be the first person to react when that happens.
and so I'm going to I'm gonna sort of freak out. And what the hell was that? Why did that's never help?
He's going to take the lighter from you, flip it open. There's going to be essentially dancing lights, but like 10 times as many as you just cast everywhere.
Sounds good.
Closes it back up, hands it to you, and says, has this been in your family for a while?
I believe so. I think it was my dad's. I'm not entirely sure. I've been carrying it for a long time.
He doesn't know. I realize that no one on the other side of this microphone can hear what just happened. I turn to look at Sonny and say, he doesn't know.
I know he doesn't know, but does he have to learn right
What
now?
do I not know?
Did you see the thing that I did with the clipboard?
Yeah.
You just did that with your own Zippo.
So I don't want the old guy. So I'm magic? Are you telling me I'm magical?
Yeah.
I've never
More
been magical
than you
before.
know, son. More than you know.
Okay, well, I've never been magical before. This is news.
So he pulls out an old school Nokia brick and opens it up, opens something on the screen so that he can write something down so that he can hand it to you. Says, here, son, take my number. If you need more training, I'm around.
I will probably be calling you. This is a lot to take in right now. I'm not going to tell the old guy.
Sonny, mentor him. Let me know when you need help. It's about time you had your first charge anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to fist bump Sonny. I'm totally in on this.
Yeah.
This is the dopest thing that I've ever heard in my
I do a low
life.
fist bump, not a high fist bump.
That works. Let's get it.
I've been watching skeptically.
I've still been in the back like, do you think he uses manure or compost?
So, gang, you think we could head out?
Lily wants to plant.
Yes.
He uses Mage Hand to grab
Can I get one of those too?
Get a mage hand.
Hey, Google. How do I mage hand?
You grow those yourself.
Oh, all right.
But he's going to hand you a small bud of a plant in like essentially a teacup-sized pot.
Yes. Thanks, old dude. How do I take care of it?
Is that an orchid? They need lots of sunlight and water.
I didn't
Or
ask you.
Maybe they don't.
They're very fragile.
I don't actually know. I
It
know
is
that
just a single stem, so it vaguely looks like a small orchid. It is not an orchid. I would let you cast an Arcana check on it, but I'm not going to tell you what it is without a nat 20, so.
I think you have to water orchids like 14 times a day.
So how do I take care of this thing?
Sunlight, water,
How often?
twice a week.
Okay. That's frequently.
So not 14 times a day. I know nothing about orchids.
I mean, you could do it 14 times a day if you're like spraying it with
How
just
often
a
do I
little bit of
fertilize?
I'm definitely just not letting Coach
won't
hear
need
me
to.
not know about plants.
Because
Direct
I will
sunlight,
mentor you in
indirect sunlight?
Indirect.
Indirect.
Lily suddenly has a responsibility.
I very carefully in both hands hold my new plant and take it to the car.
So
Also,
The
while
beginnings
we're
of a new
walking-
garden.
While we're walking to the car, I pull aside Coach Tucker. Hey, were you alive in 1992?
For sure I was, yes.
God, you're
I am
so old.
I am a 40-year-old man.
Ancient. Okay, Boomer. Let's.
Did you live here?
Yes, I was born, raised here.
Did anything majorly catastrophic happen?
In 92?
Yeah.
There was a hurricane.
Hurricane what?
So yeah,
Yeah.
majorly catastrophic would probably qualify.
Hurricane
You are
Andrew.
not part of this conversation.
Oh, I
Mr. Ben.
totally am.
Yeah, just eavesdropping like nobody's
Constantly.
You're walking to the car.
Yeah, like I'm going to interject myself in these conversations. You got to remember,
Fine.
I'm a dick.
Ben, did you remember to bring your cream?
Yes,
Good.
It was Hurricane Andrew was the name.
Andrew,
I've
gotcha.
already considered applying the cream again because I'm paranoid about it.
All right.
Does Sunny Days have any context for Hurricane Andrew?
No.
Does Tyler Doobie have any context for Hurricane Andrew?
No.
Dear listeners at home, Hurricane Andrew happened in 1992 and was actually only on record being a Category 4 hurricane because it knocked out all of the measuring devices before they officially measured it at Cat 5. Data assumes that it hit Cat 5, like one of the strongest Category 5 hurricanes ever, and the city of Miami was woefully underprepared. Pretty much the entire south half of the city just got completely wiped out. With that, I think, Lily, you drove everybody here. Are you taking everybody home? What's the plan?
Call me Uber.
Oof. All right, so
How much?
You said
How
your
much
name
like
was
cash
Lily.
do I have in my pockets? Like I'm
You want
a-
another skate buddy?
I'm a teenager still, barely, but I'm still a teenager. So how much cash am I carrying on my person?
less than $20.
Do you even carry cash, Gen Z?
True.
Everything's just Venmoing the same $20.
Yeah,
back
I'm
and
like,
forth.
hey, Lily, what's your Venmo?
I do have one, I guess.
What is your Venmo?
At Lily Davis.
Okay, I Venmo her $5.
Great. So everybody needs to get home, and we're going to do a little bit of RP when you get there. I guess we'll do Lily last, since you would be the last one home. But otherwise, one of I would say Ben or Sunny would be the first one home, just given where you're
Can I
driving.
get a quick point of order?
Yes.
Did we ever figure out the conversion between gold pieces and cash?
I don't care how many gold pieces you have. You have quite a bit of money. You're making $1,400 a week.
Yeah. Okay. So I assume that I can like buy stuff if necessary.
You can buy literally anything you want to.
Okay, cool.
Like, because you're staying at a cheaper Airbnb and you're not spending a whole bunch and you're just like doing your own travel.
Cool.
Off-Broadway shows that are, it's essentially the Union, but I forget what their Union thing is
Yeah,
called.
no, I know what you're talking about.
But they make bank.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could, if you wanted to, go on Amazon and buy as many amateur magician kits as possible.
And that's a wrap on the podcast.
Good game, everybody. Same time next week.
Okay. Can I go home first? Because my elderly grandparents, I want to catch them before they go to bed potentially.
Yes. And I'm just
Don't
going
you
to...
have a curfew?
I'm 19.
Oh, never mind.
Cool. So we arrive at the home of Sunny Days. And obviously you're going to check your phone and you're going to see a couple of messages from Kaylee and Kaylee.
What does it say?
So Kaylee says, "Oh my gosh, girl, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that gelato had eggs in it. How are you feeling? Let us know. Check in."
So I send back the emoji that has the face mask on it. I also send back the emoji that has the puke coming out of it. And then I say, but I feel better now. Once it all got out of me, those wretched eggs, I was fine. I was like totally fine.
You get no response.
Great. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, and you arrive home and you see your grandparents. Elman and Phelan are sitting and playing chess because they're that kind of old person.
How do you think I refer to them? Because I haven't thought about this.
I'm not even entirely sure which one's supposed to be the grandmother.
Elman is the grandfather.
Okay.
Phelan is the grandmother.
I think you say grandmama.
Grandmama and Pap Pap.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are the two.
That's that.
Okay, fine.
We've decided.
Hi, Grandmama. Hi, Pap. How are you doing?
Your grandmama looks up and she says, "Darling, how are you? We're locked in this game again because your grandfather refuses to go." She looks at him real sassily. And you see him just poring over this board. She has twice as many pieces on the board as he does.
Has she taken his queen yet?
Yeah.
Did you guys get a call from Beggs yet? He said he was gonna call you. I was just at his place.
Grandpapa. What do you call him? Papa?
Pap.
Pap.
Pap, pap.
Pap looks up at you and goes, "No, haven't heard from Howard since your parents left."
Okay, well, he should be calling soon, so keep an eye on the phone. I was just at his place.
Oh, about what?
I was at the mall and some weird magic stuff happened and this random civilian got hurt and I just kind of felt like I couldn't just leave him there. So I took him to Beggs because that's the only person I could think of. I got a ride from another stranger.
That's so good of you. Your father would be so proud.
Yes.
You hear beep beep as we peel out.
Talking with strangers is what my parents taught me to do.
Is your grandmother Tahani Al-Jamil?
Yes.
I wish I could. No, she's
You just got to name drop a little more and you're right there.
Oh yeah.
Last time I saw magic when I was at my friend's Taylor Swift's house.
My friend Taylor's house. Yeah, no, that's got a much more British accent. I'll hold on to that for somebody else.
That wasn't you doing British?
No, it was her doing upper class, very, very tightly knit, born like 700 years ago.
Yeah, Thaler understands my voices. Get with the
We're gonna have
program.
to do a little bit of accent work here, people.
You're doing great, Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's doing fantastic. I was not criticizing.
Everyone at home, stop whatever you're doing. Give a round of applause for Jordan, our DM.
Tyler golf claps. Camille just...
Going for it.
I mean, I think it really goes to it speaks towards their energies.
All right, I'm done derailing you, I promise.
Okay.
I don't promise.
I am an Aries.
We've been new.
Wait, in the D&D universe or just in real life?
Yes.
I'm a Pisces cosplaying as a Scorpio.
Oh,
Yes, Scorpio.
God.
And I don't know what any of those things mean.
The last couple of times I've gone on a date with this
Remember how we weren't getting derailed? Great.
I was talking to my grandparents, grandmama, pap.
Yes.
I'm just gonna write these down.
I already did. I'm so excited about them. Grandmama. Pap, pap.
Oh, your father would be so proud. Because you helped a stranger, of course.
Yeah, that was his deal.
Well, do give Howard my best when you see him again.
Okay, I'm gonna go feed Auntie.
Okay. All right, and now we're going to jump over to Ben, who's getting dropped off next. And you're just going back to your Airbnb, unless you had anywhere else you were gonna go.
No, I feel like I should check in on the people I was supposed to go out with, but I don't necessarily know how I'd go about doing that other than just texting them and being like, sorry guys, something came up.
Okay. Is it a group chat or just sending it to one person?
I'd imagine we have a group chat just for things like that where we're trying to make group plans.
You get back, such and such liked this message, such and such liked this message, such and such liked this message, and somebody underneath all of that saying, dude, who doesn't have an iPhone?
I love that.
And then I'm just going to walk in the front door and I would assume collapse on the bed.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, I've had a long, stressful day.
You
Like
were
shoes on and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Still in the
Costume.
the tank top and the leather jacket, just 100% sleeping in the costume.
Yep, sounds great. I didn't have much more
Yeah,
jotted
that's
down for you
fine.
because I kind of figured that you would be sleepy.
Dying.
The one who did that. Coach, did you walked? No, your mom dropped you off.
Yes.
So the fact that you got a ride home, I have a question. Because you're the last one in the car, did you move to the front seat or are you still in the back seat?
I think I probably would have moved to the front seat.
Okay.
I keep a chauffeur cap in my car just for these instances when people don't get in the front seat. So
That would have been fun to see as well.
All right. So you come home and your mom's home.
Hey, Mom, home again.
Oh, hi, sweetie. How was your night? How was the football?
It was they were just showing Declan Reed stuff. It wasn't a big deal. There was a generator issue. I had to fix that. It was a whole issue, whole thing. Met some people, drove around.
Oh, you made some friends?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't call them
where'd you
friends.
go?
We just kind of went to this guy. Actually, it was really cool. This guy had this amazing garden. It was so beautiful. It was like so colorful
wow,
and
gardening
yes,
friends.
yes. Maybe you could take some lessons instead of killing my plants all the time.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to get in between you and your friends. Well, that's so fun. What are their names? Are you guys gonna hang out again? Or you should.
Ma, I don't know.
You should.
Ma, I don't. You're putting a lot of pressure on me. I don't. I just met these people. I don't know if I'll ever see them again. It's not that big of a deal.
We could have them over tomorrow if you wanted.
That feels like it's putting way too much on people I just met.
We could have a little party.
Party?
Have lots of fun.
What kind of party? Okay, I'll think about it.
We can have a garden party.
A garden party. See, now you're just saying things to make me agree with you, because now I think that sounds like an amazing idea. But we're not. I don't know. Well, we'll think. I'll sleep on it. All right.
Okay. Well, I mean, tomorrow's Friday, so if you want to go out and see them again, I mean.
Well, look.
I can give you another ride.
Look, hey, yes, I would love for my mom to drop me off, a 40-year-old man, again.
To clarify, does Coach have a car? I think Coach has his own car,
Coach
right?
has a car.
Okay.
Yes, for sure. I don't need you to keep. You just insist so much on dropping me off on places.
Yes.
To be fair, I don't remember. There is very well a possibility that he drove to the beat-ups.
I think he did.
Yeah.
No, his definitely got dropped off.
Well, no, because he made a big deal about how he also had a van and I didn't have to drive.
It's within walking distance or whatever. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what the
mall
reason
was in walking distance.
and I
of your
still got
house.
dropped off by my mom.
Yes.
So
I'm just pointing it out for the people that are going to flood my inbox with. But
the
Coach had a car.
The new lore is that Coach does have a car, but did not take it to the B-dubs. All right. I gotta get to bed early. I got work in the morning. Let's talk about this tomorrow, Ma. Okay.
Okay, sweetie. All right. And Lily, we're going to get back to your place, and your roommate, Maggie, is sitting on the couch watching TV.
All right, so I pull in, I get out of my car, I click the button on my little clicker, and it clicks once, but doesn't click twice. I'm like, oh, stupid thing. And I go and I check all my doors, and one of my doors wasn't shut all the way. He supports these idiots,
Mm-hmm.
So I, get my car all locked up, and I walk up to the front door, and I let myself in, and I see Maggie, and I say, hey, girl, how are you? Sorry about leaving you. My bad.
Yeah.
It was a really weird situation, had these people, blue eyes, white dipshit, all the good stuff. I am so exhausted. Can I get you a beer? You're the best.
Yeah,
Don't
sure.
hate me.
Get me a beer.
I go and grab 2 beers.
Yeah. I assume you plop down next to her.
Yes.
Cheers.
Big cheers.
Yeah, dog, like that wasn't cool. I get that you got your own but like you kind of left me there without a ride home, and the power never came back on for long. Like I didn't get to see the movie, so I guess we can just go some other time, and it's not that big of a deal. But like, yeah, the power came back on for like 2 minutes, and the credits started rolling, and then everything went black, and it was real loud, and then they closed the mall because there was a tornado, and the whole freaking roof came off. Other side of the mall.
Tornado?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of warm. Maybe it doesn't really make sense, but
We don't really get tornadoes in Florida like other places. I mean, we get them, but not.
normally accompanied by a hurricane. Yeah, I know. But
That's weird.
yeah, I just look like you just gotta communicate better and like maybe not be so focused on just what Lily needs. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would make you a better friend and a better leader. And I just like,
Am I being selfish again?
yeah, yes, Lily, you're being selfish again.
I pull out my phone and I Venmo her $20. I'm like, here's for the Uber you probably had to get. And
I thought you just meant it was like a prearranged. Am I being selfish again? Shoot.
Here's
the
$20
$20 I owe you for being selfish.
I too did not know where that was going or coming from, and I'm like, is Lily trying to buy off her friend's emotions?
Oh, yeah.
Just like,
I love that
Definitely.
this so fits Lily Davis' character.
yeah, I'm here for that.
so I guess I owe you one or two.
Yeah.
Put that in the I've screwed up jar, you know.
Is there a jar?
She reaches into her back pocket and pulls out the tickets that, like, because the theater had to close, they had to refund the tickets and were like, come back another time to watch this movie. So she pulls that out and she's like, well, we got plans for next weekend then.
All right. Deal. I put it in my Google Calendar.
Nice.
Have all of us seen Birds of Prey since then?
I have not.
Still not?
not.
Dang.
I have seen it.
I have.
Well, we will. I guess. I don't know. We got a week till that happens. Game time. Yeah. So you and Maggie are
Go back to watching whatever she was watching on TV.
Sounds great. Okay, so everybody gets a long rest, and I'm even gonna sort of send you about your days and lives, because it's a Friday, so I assume y'all have work. Ben, what time is your show today?
It's going to be 7 p.m.,
Okay.
7:30 p.m.
Do you have
So I got to be there at like 5.
Do you have any sort of rehearsals today?
I don't think I would at this point.
Okay.
I'm not really sure how that works, but I feel like we're good at this point. Like, it's been a week or so.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that I got to be there by 5.
Your face is still real red, and your hands.
Yeah, I think that
You know
I'm
stage makeup?
sort of. I would try to put a little bit on and then figure out that I'm not very good at it and then realize that, like, we have people for that.
So he puts on the lotion.
No,
He puts the
I
lotion on
don't.
his skin again.
I don't, because I did forget about it. And
Did Siri not remind you?
Therefore, no, I've probably got it set for the raw, like,
PM.
yeah, it'll go off in
They're
the middle.
both on PM.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
go for the middle of the show. Like,
Great.
my phone will just be going for 3 hours. So no, I'm not gonna put the thing back on, and I'm assuming I'm gonna take some damage for that later. But Ethan did forget. So
I did
Way to
ask
stay
you when
honest.
you left Beggs's whether or not you had it, just to check if you had forgotten already.
I definitely had by that point too.
This is my favorite. Oh, poor Ben. Poor Ben.
I mean, Ben's not good at like being a person. I don't. This is not abnormal for him.
So I'm going to go ahead and text Lily. I'm going to be like, hey, did you want to go check out the generator again? I want to see if I can find anything in the daylight. Just like a little bit more information maybe.
I think I'm funny and I respond back. New phone, who dis?
This is the first message I've ever sent you. That's fair. Hi, this is Sunny Days. We met at the mall last night, and then we went to my high school professor's house, and you received a plant from him.
Oh, yeah. What did you text me originally?
Did you want to go to the mall together to check out the generator and the light?
Yeah, I have an appointment in 30 minutes, but after that I can...
I'm at school right now.
Oh, when are we getting together then?
Like post-work hours.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
But like while the sun is still up.
Ben, do you remember that you made magic happen last night?
I think that I would sort of think it was a dream until somebody tries to contact me or something happens.
Okay.
I think that-
I'm curious what your morning entails.
I think I'm just getting up and going about my morning as normal and just be like, man, a little red today.
And then you see your lighter.
I can.
I mean,
But no,
any of that would work.
I think that literally he would just go about his morning as usual.
Yeah. Nothing has really been paradigm shifting for him
And
yet.
by morning, I mean like he gets up at 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Coach, while you're cleaning the gym, all of the TVs, a couple of the TVs are turned to news stations talking about the freak tornado last night in South Miami. But there is of course no footage of it, just footage of the aftermath and like film things.
Yeah, for sure. I'm for sure like skeptical of just like, wow, that's not what happened.
Film things.
Like B-roll. It is all B-roll.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I get you.
Ethan throwing me dirty looks over here.
I didn't even look at you.
The dirtiest look of all.
All right, so Sunny, you had texted Lily to get together
Post general work hours.
post work hours. That's fine. Were you going to message anybody else, or is it just going to be the two of you?
I'll go ahead and message Ben to see if, hey, Ben, this is Sunny Days. This is the first message that I'm sending you, and I'm not going to make the mistake of getting new phone Hoodis again. Hey, Ben, this is Sunny Days. Just checking that you have been applying your cream twice a day.
And then I have a moment of realization before I respond to the text, walk in the bathroom, realize that I don't know where the cream is, and then realize it's still in my pocket from the clothes I'm still wearing, and put that on my face, feel better, and sort of not really acknowledge why or what's going on. I'm just fully not processing this trauma at this point.
So anyway, I don't get a response back immediately, and I'm a Zoomer. I have literally, what is that called? Instant gratification? I don't know what waiting is. So I shoot back without a response. Lily and I are going to check out the mall later. Just wanted to see if you wanted to come with, and if you have the number of the old dude.
I respond that I definitely do not have the old dude's number, but I think I remember his name was Tucker.
Great.
And
He had a bunch of Miami gear on, so does he coach there?
I would assume he works at the school. There's no way that dude coaches football.
All right, we'll just go stalk the campus later.
I've got call time at 5 o'clock, so we'd have to be done before that.
Okay.
Yeah, like Sunny, those words don't mean anything to you.
Yeah,
do they?
I don't know what a call time is.
I mean, you might because you're
I'm
in
in
art
art.
school, but like,
but I specifically do not do theater.
okay. Coach, you did get Lily's number, right?
What would Coach Lou Tucker do in this scenario?
What would Coach Lou Tucker do? He would do absolutely nothing.
Better yet, he picked up one of my business cards in my car while I wasn't looking.
Yeah. I mean, the truth of the matter is, Coach would do
Nothing.
Okay. Because he was the way that he was brought up. His dad always told him that dating was a distraction. So
You know that's fair.
So I guess we're leaving you out of this one, huh?
all right, see ya.
Okay,
Bye.
I think I had a great suggestion with let's just go stalk the Miami campus, just around. Can we all roll perception checks?
Here's
Let me
here's
roll
how
a
I'm gonna do
d20
this.
before I explode.
Sunny, this adult man, where on campus would he hang out? Give me one building you would look for.
You guys understand? Like,
Jim, because he had a clipboard.
yeah. I mean, I was also there to fix the generator, so it's possible that they would know.
You weren't there to fix the
But I was
generator.
there
You were there to be
fixing.
impressed.
Maintenance room.
I mean, I heard the gym maintenance room, so yeah, I would assert that is exactly.
We're gonna tie those two answers together.
Have we met? So we've met up at this point.
Yeah.
The three of us. Okay.
Yeah.
But just
So we're in media res at the college.
yeah. So if Sunny really wants to look for Coach Tucker, then they are just straight up parked outside the gym right now. And
Sunny
it
has
is,
drawn a picture of just this.
Yeah, I'm
Old
like
guy.
leaning out the window and I'm holding the picture. I'm holding the first Google image of old man.
Have you seen this man?
Without hesitation, every student's like, "Yeah, he's there."
honestly, yeah, you would be that old guy sitting outside the gym after hours, being like,
I'm
yeah,
only
good
40.
hustle. It's a college campus. The
I'm
average
only 40.
age on there is like 19, 20.
There are other like teachers that whatever. I'm fine with this.
Yes, and the faculty to student ratio is like 1 to 7.
I'm
You
fine.
hear beep, 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 lays on the horn.
All right.
I definitely want to say that whole time Ben's just been sitting there on his on Facebook on his phone, looking up everybody with the first name Tucker.
It's the first name Tucker.
Yes. Even better.
You're getting everything wrong. I love it. Yeah.
You're finding a lot of Tucker Max posts.
Oh God.
Coach, here's the horn. I run outside. I'm itching for an adventure. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Friends.
Do you attempt to slide across the hood of my car and not make it?
I like slide, but like my tucked in polo shirt gets a little snagged and becomes untucked, and I'm just like a little embarrassed, and I'm like sitting there like, no one look at me. I gotta do the old Tucker tuck.
I get back in the car and roll up the window.
All right, so we head to, I guess, the mall again, snag some parking. Sunny has a fun trick where you don't have to pay for parking because thaumaturgy will allow you to do that. Did you prep thaumaturgy today? Well, sucks to suck.
I also have that.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
And I try to pay the machine, which she's already ripped off.
Yep, great. And it didn't work. Great.
Wait, is it broken?
No.
Lily has thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy's it.
Gotcha. I was gonna say I did stock mending.
Great.
Why would you fix the parking machine to then pay it? What kind of cop are you?
I am a lawful neutral or lawful good character.
Wait, you're right. I kicked the machine.
Like what?
So, Sunny,
I meant it to break it again.
am I to understand? Did you just burn a spell slot on that?
No, it's a cantrip.
Am I to understand that Beggs told you to stay out of this and you are promptly
Immediately
getting
going
into
back
this?
to the mall. Yes.
Great.
We all are.
Big
I'm
teenage
young
energy.
and invincible. Like they live to like 1 million, so I'm also gonna live to like 1 million.
And in the car, do you recount to Ben, Lily, and Coach
Yeah.
the
So
info that you got from Beggs? And do you guys let her know that you already knew this?
Yeah, I would like to relay the information about elemental portals and elemental planes.
Be
and-
descriptive. Tell us.
What I need 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes. I need 20 seconds of Coach Lou Tucker responding to the fact that there's magic.
Yes.
Coach, He knows there's magic.
No.
Well, you.
I grab the light. I grab the clipboard. I cast light. It's a cantrip. I will cast it until he understands that magic is real.
It takes about 13 to 14 times of you doing that before he's like, all right, I think I'm starting to grasp it here. Magic is real?
I am just rubbing my temples so hard.
At one point, I pull out my lighter and make the dancing lights explode all over the car.
Are you accepting your magic now?
I guess so. Once she starts explaining, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I've accepted but not processed.
So you intentionally cast dancing lights?
It's a cantrip, yeah.
I need you to roll a D100.
A D100.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, God.
So the only one of us that's aware that the thing got ripped off is
Lily.
great.
Shall we assume that Lily relays?
18.
Okay. Shall we assume that you relay that
I
information?
mean, we're going to find out shortly whether
Yeah.
she told us or not.
It can be one of those while we're driving in the car. Well, hasn't everybody seen the news today? Everybody knows, don't they?
I've
I was
seen
on
the
Twitter
news.
earlier and I saw that the lid of the mall. The
The
lid.
lid.
What's happening?
What is the lid of a building called?
The lid.
Yeah, the glass lid of the mall got ripped off. The glass roof of the mall got
Not
ripped.
glass.
It's not glass.
No.
The roof of the mall got ripped off.
Like the mall
Yes,
we were
I-
at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
I
ripped
saw,
off.
I saw
the
that on the
main
news.
anchor store.
So for those of you who haven't been to this particular mall, it is mostly open air, but it still has a roof over like all of the stores and stuff, obviously, as well as like anything close to the parking garages and stuff. But yeah, it's like an open air mall otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a real headache for the commercial branch of our office today,
Oh yeah.
Why?
that's right.
as we're holding the lease on it, trying to rent it.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it might not go so well now. I don't know.
So as you guys arrive, like half the mall is just completely roped off with like police line, do not cross. And you see like a couple of people working on cleanup, trying to deal with debris and stuff all over the ground. And the particular area that got the roof ripped off is a 2-story area. And it's not immediately adjacent to where the generator was, but where do you guys want to look? Sunny, I'm going to turn to you since you seem to be the most excited about exploring.
So I want to check out the generator first.
Okay.
So is that area roped off at all?
No.
Okay. So we get there, and I'd like to cast Identify.
Okay, please tell me about Identify.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. Casting time is 1 minute. If it is a magical item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
You touch this generator and everything that I can say about it in a minute. Great.
No, that's how long it takes to cast it.
Oh, okay.
God,
Yeah.
that would be an awful minute of audio.
I just like
It's big. It's boxy. It's got plugs. It's making a whirring noise.
so this generator definitely had been used previously to hold magic, like a vessel for magical beings. You know that Beggs has mentioned that there would need to be a portal, and it doesn't feel like this is that. It just felt like it was a vessel for something to be held, or possibly. And you can't tell whether or not it was intentionally or unintentionally holding that thing, just that it possessed a magical being that is no longer there. And what is magic? You learn its properties and how to use them. Okay. You can also definitely tell that this is some sort of elemental magic, that it does no longer have any charges in it, because it says how many charges it has. So it's not containing anything magical currently, or like doesn't have any significant magical powers at the moment.
Great. I would like to relay this information to the party, ask them if they have any thoughts or opinions on it.
I think while this is happening, I would be looking around the hallway where we had the fight last night, trying to see if there's anything amiss, if there's anything like...
There is no evidence of any of the fight that
None
happened last
whatsoever?
night. None whatsoever. There's no singe marks, even though you got severely burned. There's no smoke or ash or anything like that. There is definitely debris that had just blown in here from clearly where the roof had gotten ripped off. But but nothing specifically that looks like your fight.
Okay. Then I'm going to go back in the generator room and hear what was said.
So it definitely had magic,
Yeah. So there's
but doesn't anymore.
So this generator it seems like it was like a vessel for creatures, like elemental creatures, but I don't think there are any more in it.
So was it just the two?
I mean, I guess it could have been more, but we only saw two, so
they're
I'm
gone
guessing
now.
it was two. Yeah, like they're gone. It doesn't feel like there's any more in them. Do you guys want to?
Let's go check out the roof,
Yeah,
I would say.
What's up with the roof?
So
Okay.
you're just blatantly passing all the police line, do not cross.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna waltz
pat-
up like I own this place.
Same.
So
I could
Lily,
cast
are
charm
you
person.
in your day wear or your casual wear?
So I am in my professional work attire since I have worked all day and it's been very busy. That includes me donning a very professional looking black wig, sort of medium length hair because my normal hair does not look like that. And I'm in a blazer and pants and, got the whole professional thing going on. So I look real official.
Is it a bright color?
Oh no, it's black.
All black. Great.
100%. There's a cute blouse underneath.
Okay.
Black blazer.
I'm walking right up with her.
Okay, so there's like a very bored looking security guard who's like, hey, you guys can't be back here.
So I
Are you with the media? Are you with...
I walk up to him and I pull a business card out of my pocket and I hand it to him. I say, Lily Davis, Placebo Realty.
Oh, right. People on the door.
Yes.
Yeah, I think y'all's... They don't say y'all's in Miami. I think y'all's insurance people were here earlier.
Yes. I have an appraiser here with me. I point at Ben. I have some of our mechanics here. I point at Coach.
And I do have a clipboard, so I do look official.
And I go up and I introduce myself, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Sunny Days. I'm an intern."
Yes.
I'm gonna... Yeah, you know what? You role-played that perfectly. I'm just gonna let you go. I don't even need to make you roll for it.
What?
Fantastic.
I
Fine.
mean,
Yeah.
the clipboard, the consistent story, the hi, I'm an intern.
Is that how you think
perfect.
real estate appraisers or a dress, insurance appraisers dress? I'm wearing a leather jacket and a white ribbed tank top.
You're an appraiser. That's different.
Do you think this guy cares?
No, but
Like, fine. Yeah, I'll buy this story.
I had a story ready to go too.
All right. So, so you sort of walk into the store front that Placebo commercial is representing. And it's honestly like this particular spot has sat unoccupied for like the vast majority of its existence. Nothing can stay in business here. The last thing that was open in it was a Halloween costume shop, like Spirit or something like that, that was open from June to August. It didn't even make it to October.
Did not get there.
And now that you are inside, you kind of understand why. It is a round building and all of the walls are round and it is a retail space. So they're trying to like put shelves up against these round walls. Things that didn't work. The whole roof is completely ripped off. There are wires hanging down and pipes that definitely had been spewing water recently because the floor is wet, but it is like somebody turned off the water. Obviously. And yeah, it's a hot mess in here. There is a lot of debris all over the floor.
As we walk in, I gesture around and I say, as you can see, this makes for a terrible retail space. I had told our broker that it was better suited for a club, but who builds a club in a mall?
Hey, Sonny, you said that there was something about a portal, right?
Right. This
Those
looks-
needed to be circular.
Yeah, like
Is that a rule?
yes, just portals. Like anytime I think portals, I think like the Rick and Morty, like green little blob.
Ooh, I think Portal game. Like
Yeah, I know for sure that I would have played the game at some point and just thought about it like that as a big oval.
Right. It's
Big
just always
orange oval.
it's at least round. It's definitely not a square, and it's absolutely not a triangle. And it's definitely not two pyramids ass to ass.
No pentagrams either.
No pentagrams. All right. So what is this about portal? Somebody give me more information.
So
Didn't we learn this from Beggs?
I mean, you learned that you didn't, but no, you learned that to get power from the elemental plane, there would need to be a portal. I can retcon in some more information about like what portals are and what they look like, or I would let anybody do. I mean, Sunny, do you want to do some sort of an Arcana check?
yeah, I will go ahead and do an Arcana check. That's intelligence.
I think.
Yes.
That is 9 plus 3.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just gonna make it a DC 10. Cool. So portals, you know at least magically, can be used to transport things over long distances. Like literally all of the things you expect it to do in stereotypical media. But you also know that it can be used to transport things between different planes, which is how magic has gotten into this world previously.
Okay.
You've never seen a portal,
Right.
or gone through a portal, and
Right.
you understand that it would be a very dumb and dangerous thing for like your poor fleshy body to do.
Yeah, okay. So portals will like transport magic and elemental chaos, I'm assuming.
What's everybody's passive perception?
12.
12. How do I find
Which
that
one's
out?
that one?
10
12.
plus whatever your perception modifier is, essentially.
10 plus my perception modifier is 9.
Oh boy.
You have a -1.
-1 wisdom, yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
I'm not only a dick, I'm dumb.
Inobservant.
Yeah, plus 2 intelligence, -1 wisdom.
So you said 12?
Yeah.
12s? Lots of 12s?
12s.
Great.
And a 9.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
You're not even going to try to make us roll a perception check to see if we can see what's coming?
are you watching?
We're not actively
We're looking around. I'm like,
Yeah, I was,
what are we doing
I'm
in
pretty sure
here
I was
if not
standing in the
looking
middle of the
around?
room looking
I
around.
feel like as a real estate agent, I'm real keyed into looking around spaces and noticing things.
Okay, fine. Everybody roll perception and Lily do
All
it with
right.
advantage.
That's a 9.
Wow. I did worse. I got an 11.
I got a 10.
What am I adding?
Perception.
Wisdom. So 17.
Okay.
Great, I'm gonna die again. Dope.
So, Lily, something that you notice is that there's not, like, even though the ceiling is completely gone, there's, like, not as much wind as you would expect to be up near the top, like, where wind might actually be. But it is windy, like, down by you. Like, it's essentially created a wind vortex
So my
in the middle.
luscious wig locks are blowing in the breeze.
Yes. So that's just going to be the thing that you notice.
Peculiar.
Is that a 17? And with that wind coming sort of out from underneath some of this debris, you see dust that is starting to move and form into shapes. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Here we go. Let's go. Howdy, folks. Ethan here. Just going to step in for a minute or two. Got a couple announcements, and then I swear we'll get you right back to the big old battle sequence. First of all, we are on Apple Podcasts. Didn't quite get there for launch last week, but everything is up and rolling now, so you should be able to find us wherever you get your podcasts. What that means is, to pull the curtain back a little bit, we are now on a race against the clock to get noticed by the Apple Podcast algorithms. So we need your help getting on these charts. If you're currently listening on Apple Podcasts, perfect. Don't do anything. If you're not, don't stop listening, but go over there if you're able and throw us a download or two. iTunes on a computer counts just as well. It's super helpful. And while you're there, go ahead and leave us a review. Hopefully a 5-star rating, but we understand. Just a quick blurb to let us know what you think about the show. Any reviews and ratings really help to get the show rolling and get us noticed by people. In addition to that, the best way to help us get new ears is to tell somebody about the show directly. A friend, a family member, whatever you want. Let them know that you're listening to this really cool new podcast and they should listen too, even if they've never played Dungeons & Dragons before or have never even heard of it. We're trying our best to keep it fun for people who don't get or don't even care about the numbers. Secondly, fan art. We got some freaking awesome submissions from our super cool listeners last week. As promised, at least one of those is going to be the cover art for the episode 1 YouTube video. More on that coming very soon. So keep on sending your artwork in and maybe you'll be the one that's chosen. Who knows? Nothing has made us happier in the first week than seeing how you imagined our characters. It's literally the coolest thing I could ever imagine. So go ahead and keep on sending those in. Keep drawing. We're going to have some really cool stuff coming up in the following weeks to get your mind going. Thirdly, if you want to send us anything, drawings, greeting cards, dice, dragon eggs, curses, please don't send us curses. You can mail them to Late to the Party, care of Ethan Edgehill, P.O. Box 3025, Roanoke, Virginia 24015. And who knows, it might end up in the show. We're going to try to open things on Instagram, do some really cool things. So go ahead and send us anything that you want. And last but not least, this episode is being brought to you by the super shoutouts at WBNE.org, our newest program. If you want me or Jordan or any of the other cast members to read a message from you on the show, maybe to somebody else, maybe not. Again, wedding proposals, promposals, I guess it's bad times, not really promise happening, but like homecoming proposals. We'll read them for you on the show. Really anything you want. I mean, within reason, like be nice. If you want to purchase one of those, you can go ahead and head over to wbne.org/super-shout-out for a pricing and availability. And last but not least, don't forget to use the hashtag LTTPDND to talk about the show on Twitter and Instagram so we can find out what you're saying. Okay, back to the battle sequence. Bye!
Oh no, I crit failed. Oh no. And I have 0 to my initiative.
That's 12 plus 2, 14 for Jaboy. She's rolling.
We're in trouble.
I'm literally rolling
Everybody
initiative
panic.
because I don't like. Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Yeah,
Do you not pre-roll
I spend
initiative for
my
your-
turn
I
panicking.
don't. Beastie Boys. I don't. I should. Okay.
Guys, there's something that's not quite right here. How much more do I need to say?
That'll work.
I turn around and take my sunglasses off.
Nerd.
For the first time all episode.
Coach is gonna rush and stand in between everyone and whatever. There's like a dust forming into shapes.
Yes.
You said. I'm gonna be right in between. I'm gonna be like on my guard, ready to fight.
I've got my lighter in my hand.
I pull my wig off and
'Cause I
take
don't
my
know.
wig off.
Oh yes, the
Wig
wig pull.
snatch.
Yes.
Okay. So, Coach, technically you are top of the lineup, but I feel like you're probably readying a reaction since nothing specifically has moved towards you yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I'm seeing, really. I will say that I am for sure going to ready a, ready, like, maybe like a dodge action or something if anyone
Okay.
tries to.
So they can hit us?
Yes. No.
Bad take.
All right, fine. I will hold my ground with my clipboard up, and I will. I forgot that the clipboard is the shield. My clipboard is my shield. I will ready an attack if anything comes close to me.
Okay. And right on cue, something is coming close to you. So actually, it's not even going to come close to you per se. It's just going to form more solidly. Essentially, you're looking at Blue Eyes White Dragon, except in big dust ball form. Hurry, get a Swiffer or a vacuum. I'm going to say that you can see one that is right in front of you, but you can see behind him that he has friends, but this one's going to take a swing at you with its claws, and before it does that, I will give you your reaction attack.
Okay, fantastic. I'm just gonna attack with my. I don't think I've said this, but I always carry a giant hammer around with me. So
Yes.
I'm going to attack with my hammer. I do not think that's good. Well, maybe. I got a 13.
That is going to hit.
Really? I'm
is.
excited about that. All right, cool. So that's going to be a 1d8. And I got a 7 plus 5. That is going to be a 12.
Coach is beefy, y'all.
Yes.
Great. So this dust thing, as you swing at it with your hammer, dust should move, right? But it doesn't. You like can actually physically make contact with this thing. So even though it looks like it's not a real thing or not something that you should be able to touch, you connect and you hear just a horrible squeal. A horrible squeal. And what's your AC with your clipboard?
18.
Dang.
And it's gonna swipe at you and nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna basically the opposite. It'll feel like dust just blowing in the wind.
Haha. The reversal. That's my move. That's my technique. It's already written on my board.
And with that, Lily, it is your turn, and you are seeing now of these like dust monster things. There's several of them that are forming together. At least 5. You are a good distance away from them. Coach is not. He's right in the middle of them. Like a very impulsive person.
That's me.
I look around the room to see if there are any large fans.
I mean, there were ceiling fans that definitely came crashing down to the floor, but they're not
Well,
plugged
that's
into
not
anything.
helpful. I was hoping to blow the monsters away. It's not going to happen. Well, I guess I am going to pull out my short sword that I just always keep with me because why not?
Yeah.
And attack the monsters.
All right. You are within, I would say, 30 feet, which is probably your movement.
It is.
Yeah. Give me a swing.
Got 11 plus strength, right?
Yeah.
So 12.
Okay. And are you attacking the one that's in front of Coach or another one?
Everyone was closest.
Okay, not the one in front of Coach. That is going to hit. Give me some damage.
4.
Plus anything?
What am I supposed to add to it?
Are you proficient in that weapon? Probably.
I think so.
Then plus proficiency or no plus strength. I think
Which
it's,
one is it?
I think it's strength.
Yeah.
It's strength, and if you are proficient in it, it's strength and
So
proficiency.
that's to hit.
To hit.
I mean for damage.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, mine's the same because I have a skill that lets me
Okay.
do that. Never mind.
So
I do believe it's just plus your strength.
Okay. That'll be 5 total.
Okay. Yeah. Again, sword making contact with dust should move, does not.
not, instead slices.
Take that.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dust monster.
And definitely blows like a little bit of dust out.
Is it
from-
at all shaped like a bunny?
It is now.
Yes.
Wait, is it like a little bunny or like the terrifying, horrifying nightmare
It
Easter
is-
bunny?
It is that terrifying nightmare Easter bunny.
I'm just imagining
shape.
a dragon with bunny ears now.
It's a dust bunny. I love it.
Did you just?
I get it. Coach is slow, guys.
Okay, great.
But Scott is not.
Okay, and the one that you swing at is going to attack back at you and just wildly miss.
Okay.
And then there are going to be 2 of them that descend upon Coach in addition to the one that you already hurt.
Fantastic. Bring it on.
First one is going to miss. And second one's going to miss. Wow, my dice is not my friend today. And Sunny, a dust monster is going to, a dust bunny monster is gonna come your way and take a swing. And what's your AC?
12.
And it's gonna hit.
Okay.
And deal you 4 damage. Ben, one is also coming for you.
Okay.
And what is your AC?
13.
It is also going to hit and deal you 3 damage.
Okay.
Wait, where'd my line up? There we go. And Ben, it is your turn now.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to try to do something here, and you're just going to have to tell me if this doesn't stack up.
Okay.
Because I'm still sort of wishy-washy as to whether or not I have magic.
Okay.
Or how to rectify the magic that
Yeah,
I
you
do
haven't
have.
learned much about it yet.
So what I am going to say is that I'm basically going to run up to where Coach was and just try to do something.
Okay.
Like I'm going to focus on using my magic in some way other than just creating orbs.
Right.
And can I use that to cast Thunderwave?
Yes.
Cool. This is going to go either very good or very badly for all involved parties here.
Yep.
Well, read the card.
Oh, that's a 2.
Wait, do you have to roll
Do
for
I have to
Thunder
roll?
Wave?
Like, I don't think you need to roll for
I don't
it.
need to roll?
Go ahead and roll for it.
Oh.
Or, read your card out.
How do I know that? It says casting time 1 action, range self 15-foot cube.
People might
duration.
need to make a saving throw.
Yes, they do. They do.
Instead of you making
That's
a roll
okay.
for
That's
it.
what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is my second time ever playing this game.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Ooh, that's going to be real loud. Ben, I need you to roll a D100, please.
A D100, okay. I'm scared for what these are going to eventually add up to, but that's 60, nope, yeah, 65.
And yeah, so you cast Thunder Wave. What is the DC they need to beat?
That is my, what is that? That's my,
Check your second page.
It literally said in the thing, did it not?
No.
No.
It'll say on the top of your second page.
Constitution saving throw. Got it.
yes, Constitution saving throw.
Thank
Oh,
you.
spell save DC is 13.
Okay, so Lily and Coach, you both need to roll that as well. Constitution saving throw.
On a
13.
D20?
Yeah, roll it on a 20-sided dice. Yep.
Oh,
And then add
that
your-
one.
I rolled a 10.
And then do you add anything to your Constitution?
No.
Okay, so your con is plus 0?
Just kidding. +1.
Okay, but it was still only an 11? Yeah.
But you don't add that on saving throws, right? Because would you? I don't know. Mine has, I have this box here that says saving throws, and I don't know what that means.
That means
So you will have some saving throw proficiencies.
Okay, cool.
Where you add your proficiency bonus.
Cool, thank you.
So
And
I
then
have
I need to roll this for
How many of your bad guys are within a 15-foot cube from Coach?
4, I think.
Cool.
love that.
20,
Wait,
11,
crit 20?
Yeah.
Oh,
16, 8. So half of them are going to take half damage.
Half of them are going to take half damage. Okay. And I need to roll, I roll the damage, correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay. That's going to be,
You guys are also taking the damage, though.
that's a 12. That's a 10.
This is a 12.
No, it's D8.
Oh.
D8.
I need D8.
2 pyramids.
Yep. 2 pyramids, ass to ass.
Yes.
Okay. That is 5 and 7. So 12.
Oh,
We're taking all of that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did I just kill 2 people?
Yep. I'm dead.
I'm down as well.
Okay.
Well,
What do I write down? -3?
No, you just write down 0 and you're going to have to start
We're gonna
making
have to make death saving throws.
God, episode 2. Come on.
sorry.
Ben. Okay, so I'm sorry. How many damage did you deal? You dealt 12,
12.
12 or 6?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're all pushed 10 feet away from me.
And knocked out.
Yes.
I'm laying in a pile of Halloween wear.
Okay, so minus 12, minus 12.
Man, you got the exact number to knock me down, too. If you were just one away, I would have at least been up. Oh.
You should
Sunny.
try being more constitute.
Sunny, how are you reacting to this?
Yeah, so
I'm a little panicking.
on the plus side, you did kill 2 of the bad guys.
Dope.
Yeah.
But also 2 of your own teammates.
Correct.
To be fair,
I see this and I go, Ben, what the hell just happened?
I don't know. I was trying to make the lights.
I'm also covering my ears because that thunderous boom just happened.
Yeah, Sunny,
I was trying to make the lights happen.
Sunny, it is your turn.
All right, who is closer to me?
Lily.
Coach. Okay, so I go to Lily immediately. I cast Healing Word. A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. I can only do this on one person right now, so I'm going to do it on Lily. It is a bonus action, though.
Okay.
What is my spellcasting ability modifier? Oh, Wisdom. Got it. 1d4, regular pyramid.
Just killed half the party, Ben.
not fully dead.
So
I didn't mean to.
Lily goes up to 4 hit points.
Great. Lily is stable and on the ground.
Can
I come back up to 4 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, would guidance help with death saving throws?
You already cast a spell this turn.
That is a bonus action.
You already cast a spell this turn.
It's a bonus action.
Can-
Healing Word is a bonus action. This is an action.
Can you cast a spell on an action and a bonus action?
I don't know.
She's going to try.
That's the goal. I would like to.
When I come to, I look at Ben and give him the finger.
Yeah, that's fair.
I deserve that. I deserve that.
Is healing
I'm
word
sorry.
a cantrip?
You should be.
Healing Word is a thing. Is a level
slot?
1. Guidance is a level cantrip. Level 0.
A level 0.
I'm like 99% sure you can only, except for, okay, you can't cast another spell during the same turn except a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action. Is guidance a cantrip with 1 action?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Then I'm going to shut up and
Will
let you do it.
Guidance give him any benefit to death saving throws?
You touch one willing creature. Before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
no.
Coach, do you consent?
I just want to give him the ability to
It
Death
is
saving
not.
throws are not ability
They're
checks.
not ability
Okay.
checks.
It'll
Well-
be okay.
In that case, I go with my umbrella and I stabby stab or swacky swack at a one of these things that are still standing that are not standing because they're dust.
The one right in front of you, I assume?
Yeah, and I got a 17 to hit.
Yes.
Great.
Roll damage.
That is 6 damage. Did I
Nice.
add anything to that? I don't think so.
You hit it with what kind of a weapon stat?
It's a quarterstaff.
Is it a strength weapon or a dex weapon? It can be either. Are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
Probably two-handed at this point.
So then you rolled a 1d8 and it's versatile so you can use it as either. So which one?
I rolled a d6. So I guess I swung one-handed.
Great.
And I have +0 to both strength and dex. So
it's,
never mind.
It's exactly 6.
It's exactly 6.
Great.
I do 6 damage.
Fabulous. We are top of the order with Coach, who is giving us a death saving throw.
All right. Do you want to inform people?
So for those of you who are new to D&D, a death saving throw is Coach is going to roll a 20-sided dice. A 10 or higher gives him 1 success.
11 or higher.
11 or higher gives him 1 success. A 10 or lower gives him 1 fail. He has 3 successes or 3 fails before he either wakes up or dies permanently. Also, if he gets a 1, that's 2 fails, and a 20 is 2 successes. He can be stabilized before he fully dies, and then he doesn't have to make death saving throws anymore. But right now, he has to roll a 20-sided dice and just do better than a 10.
So if I get 3 successes, I don't wake up. I'm just stabilized.
Stable, correct.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. That is an 11.
Okay.
Woof.
Just barely made it.
Just barely successful.
Sorry, Scott.
All right.
I'm there.
and
I succeeded.
then,
Once.
Once. Got a couple more.
yeah, 2 of the guys in front of you died, so the other one's no longer interested in you, and in fact is just strictly going to target the person who blasted him, so he'd have been knocked prone, but he can still make it to you. So he's going to go ahead and swing at you with his dust
Did I
bunny
get
claws.
skipped?
Yeah, you're conscious now. Shocking. Wait, no. Yep. 'Cause this is the one that died. Yeah, you got skipped. It's Lily's turn.
All right.
You have to stand up first. That takes
Yes,
half your
so-
movement.
So I'm going to stand up. And I'm going to sort of yell a little bit because I can't really hear because of this thunder bullshit. And so I'm going to, again, find my sword wherever it landed and swing at the monster again.
Yeah, I'll say that one of them flew in the same direction-ish as you. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
What do I add to that again?
Proficiency
Your
bonus.
proficiency plus your strength.
Okay, that'll be a 15 total.
Great, that'll hit. Roll damage.
7.
And as you hit this thing, it essentially explodes into dust. And I skipped a step. Ben, when you did your splody thing, I need you to do a quick dexterity check for me.
Okay. That is 17
Perfect.
plus 2 is
You're
21.
And
I'm just making sure I know the math.
Lily, I also need you to do a dex check now that you blasted this guy.
15 plus
Cool.
3 plus 2.
Do I also need to make one? I hit one.
He ain't dead.
Okay.
I'm not dead yet. That's right.
So the one that was going to attack me is now dead?
Yes, actually. And there are 3 of them still alive. One in front of Sunny, one sort of in front of Coach's body, and one that was sort of off to the side that you just did not hit. He is gonna come try to attack you, Ben.
Okay. He can do that if he wants, I guess. I'm not thrilled about it, but...
And he is gonna hit
Okay.
and deal 4 damage.
Taste your own medicine.
Yeah, okay, that tracks. That's rough.
The one in front of Sunny's gonna take a swing at her and hit.
What is it?
14.
Yeah, that hits.
And deal 4 damage. You struggling.
I'm on 2 HP.
Great.
I love level 1.
We're doing good.
We're doing great, friends. Maybe if somebody hadn't.
You know what? It totally tracks though with a brand new magic user to be like,
Yeah.
let's do most powerful spell now.
And then,
the only
Ben,
attack
there's
spell I
one more
have.
that's going to try to take a swing at you.
Go great.
And he's just going to miss.
Sick. That would have been sucky.
Ben, it's your turn now.
Okay, I'm going to just try... I'm going to pull out my knife and try to attack the one that's near Coach.
Okay. Well, they're now near you. Sorry, that one flew over
Oh,
to
well, then
you.
I'm going to attack the one...
How many are left?
I'm going to attack the one that just hit me.
Okay.
Not the one that missed.
Okay, the one that hit you. Okay.
Yes. That is a 4 plus... Yeah, it's not going to do
Yeah,
it, but
no.
it's a 4 plus 4 is 8. Sick.
Ben, do you have any healing magic?
I do.
Okay.
Do you know
Can
that
you
you have
stay
healing
alive?
magic?
I do not know that I have healing magic.
When I go down, you better find out real quick.
Yeah.
Sunny, it's
Would
your turn.
appreciate it.
I am going to immediately cast Healing Word to Coach, and that'll be
1d4 plus level.
yes, and that is 5 HP to you.
Woo, thank you.
What do you sing to cast it?
Want you to stay
Yeah, I'm here for that.
alive.
I love the amendment. Fantastic.
I'm gonna swing at one of these baddies.
So you cast.
I cast Healing Word.
on.
I gave him 5 HP.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna swing with my quarterstaff. Get a 12.
Yeah, you're gonna hit.
What? All right, crazy. And that does 3 damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to, I know hiding is an action, but I would like to run and get some distance between me and these bad guys.
So you haven't taken a disengage.
Oh, then, yeah, and I'm just going to stay there because
Okay.
that's way more dangerous. Like, if I disengage, I'm dead.
Okay. Top of the order, Coach.
Coach is back.
You just stirred to life a little bit.
The very first thing I do is make sure my polo is still fully securely tucked in.
I'm also out of spells.
I need you to investigate for where your hammer is.
Okay. Is that an investigation check?
I mean, it's not immediately on you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I need to find it. Do I roll for that?
Yes.
You want me to?
What
Okay.
kind of hammer is it? Like a claw hammer?
It's like an engineer's hammer.
Please.
It is. No, the hammer is. It's like a hammer toss sort of thing. I envision it as like a big old like sledgehammer because I Scott do not actually know what the hammer toss hammer looks like.
How many pound sledge is it?
It is. It's got
Heavy.
some. Got some pounds on there.
It's a two-handed weapon.
I would like to let everyone know that I got on that search a nat 1. So Coach
You
is
do not
panicking.
You're not gonna find your hammer this turn. I'm gonna make you
That's
spend
fine.
the whole turn looking for it.
Coach is looking for that hammer.
Okay.
I can't do anything else.
Nope.
All right. Sorry,
With
gang.
the
Can you
nat
stand
one.
up?
I know. Can I? Yeah.
You stood.
I get you. I sorry, gang. I had a plan for hit point things. I'm sorry.
Lily, it is your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and attack another beast.
Yep, just the one that's hanging out in front of you. That's fine.
16 plus 3.
Hits.
Yeah. 6 damage.
All right. And now it is their turn.
Somebody's got to kill these stupid things.
Oh no. The sound of DM rolling.
How many HP is everybody at?
3.
4.
5.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, and 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, good job.
I've already risen from the dead once.
How many spell slots do you have?
What?
No.
I have a feeling this
I
fight is
have
gonna
one
end.
more.
I hate that my computer died because I had what I needed pulled up in front of me.
Sorry, buddy.
It's fine.
We can all just mourn our party as we go into our first TPK.
We made it
See
far.
you guys next week with completely new characters.
Yeah.
Still in
Whole
Miami.
new pod. Whole new pod.
Yeah, I think if we all die in episode 2, we just start over. New characters, new scenario.
Yeah, obviously.
Sunny, you were at 2, 3, 4, and 5
Yep.
respectively.
Yes. You all dead, dummies.
So you're all gonna see this happen. Sunny,
Yes.
you fall asleep. Ben, you fall asleep. Lily, you fall asleep. Coach, good night. You fall asleep.